Okay. All right, everybody, and welcome to V.M.O's live show, man. Yeah, let's go! That's right. All right, gotta do a quick disclaimer, because people trying to sue people every now and then, so, let's go ahead and say this right quick. So the thoughts, views, and opinions expressed by this host of this crazy-ass show, all right, are for entertainment purposes only. Look, none of this is real. This is all for our opinions. Okay, so first thing, get out your feelings, enjoy the show, and always get to the bag. All right?
What's up?
Let's get it.
Make sure y'all get plenty of drink. We got a sponsor, 712 Vodka, so if you've never had it, try it. It's smoother than smooth. It tastes better than most vodkas you've ever had, and definitely give it a try.
Yes, it is smooth. You can ask me.
All right, so we're gonna start over here to my right with this gentleman over here with the nice tie on, looking all dapper and debonair.
Yes, I'm Trell Smith. I'm with V.M.O. Radio.
That's it?
Yeah.
What else want me to say?
I'm
the comedian.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm the cream in the darkest. I mean, what you want me to tell?
What would Bernie Mac say?
Let me tell you something. Feel what I'm saying? She already know what it is. You feel me? Let me tell you something about V.M.O. I'm gonna voice my opinion. That's all I got to say about that.
First and foremost, I am James Calhoun, aka James V.M.O, aka Daddy Daycare. I am a writer, actor, director, and I'm also the creator and one of the co-hosts of V.M.O Radio. You can follow me on all social media sites at James V.M.O. Let's go.
Hey, what's happening? It's your boy GT, the actor Gartrell, and part of VMO, Voice in My Opinion Radio, with my fellow co-hosts. So if you want to get at me, you can find me on social media on Instagram, GT, the actor Gartrell, or look me up on Facebook, GT Gartrell. Look for that blue check because my old page was hacked and I want to make sure that everybody can find me on social media. So look for that blue verified check, GT, the actor Gartrell. Thank you.
Hey y'all, it is D Carter with WTHN, the What the Hell Now show. And you can find me on all platforms, YouTube and all podcast platforms as well. I also have the Best Body Butter skincare line, and it is at thebestbodybutter.com. Stay connected, D Carter on all platforms. All right, look forward to seeing y'all. Bye.
Hey my loves, I'm Kayla May, your Fupa Gang CEO, 1/3 of the Dad Group Project, and host of Talk Dirty to Me. If you would like to follow me or interested in my clothing line, these are my social media handles.
It's the one and only Don Grizzle, a.k.a. Don 100. And right now, you're tuned in to VMO Radio. So dig, right? If you trying to catch up with me and see what I see and be where I be, then follow me on IG at Don Grizzle1. Also on X, a.k.a. Twitter, at Don Grizzle1. I'm your favorite, and you do know.
Generation X and the baby boomers, we was taught with respect. Yes ma'am, yes sir, no ma'am, no sir. The younger generation, they don't want to act like that. They want everything to be about them. They're very inconsiderate and very disrespectful. So being the age, because I know you're in your 30s, so how do you feel about being in that generation where men don't respect women? All they see is the Instagram videos and women half naked and stuff, and so they don't know how to treat you like a woman because they don't see a real woman.
Oh yeah.
So they can't be accountable, and of course they're gonna be the problem in the relationship because they don't know how to be a man. Half of these young boys growing up without a man in the household, and the mama might have 5 or 6 different men coming through the household. So you can't really see, how do I treat a woman? How do I respect a woman if there's no respect in the household?
So with that being said, because I'm a single mother raising a son who's about to be 14 years old. No, I cannot show him how to be a man, but I can show him how I would want to be treated by a man. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as being respectful, as far as opening the doors, yes ma'am, no ma'am, and just, simple things like that. When I date different people or certain people, no, I don't bring everybody around my son. If you're gonna be around my son, you're gonna be an example for my son versus just any old Tom, Dick, and Harry. You know what I'm saying? I don't play that. But I feel like it all does stem back to how you was raised. I don't believe in the whole, I seen that all my life just growing up, that's all I know. I don't believe that phrase. I believe in change. I believe people can change. Like, you do know right from wrong.
Yeah. Yes, you do.
That's my cousin, y'all.
Families in the building.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Well, Dig, I just want to.
So they can hear you back.
Okay.
Can y'all hear us in the back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it can.
Okay.
Yeah, but bringing the conversation back to the question of it, which is accountability. When it fails, men or women, for the large part, it's like you started off saying, it's us taking it as men that we wasn't able to meet that standard of what, you know what I'm saying, she requires or desires. But the flip side of that question is, like I'm saying, is speaking on as far as with women, where do they feel that they can say, you know what, this step or that step? Because first of all, let's just say, women, y'all in general, especially ladies in the stage, especially the ladies in the audience, as far as my opinion going, the way I see it as far as with women, and I'm not trying to tell everybody a thing like this, it's just how I think. But women, when you think how special women are, the respect gotta be out of the roof because everybody passes through the portal of a woman to get here. So nobody would be here without passing through that womb of a woman, right? So that kind of power alone right there is out of this world for me as far as respect and, like you say, treating women. It's just the accountability, because if we looking at it, and I know it might be a question that we later get into, but as far as the masculine and the feminine, right? And I know this may hit y'all, but I want to hear it. I gotta say it. Some would say, and not me, but some would say that women would be the weaker vessel simply because she was designed in a way to be the helpmate to the man, right? Mm-hmm. So in the order of things, right? If the man, and not trying to be chauvinistic or nothing, but if we just talking about order, if the man is supposed to be in the order of it, you know what I mean? And the head and the protector, he's catching everything before the family catch it, before the wife catch it. You feel what I'm saying? So we already as men have a responsibility. If he a real man and he stand on his 10 toes and he believe in provider, protector, and like I'm the lead, he has to be that example. So the part that I think, you know what I'm saying, I just, trying to make sure that we get clarity on or how we looking at it is from that standpoint as earlier. And that's why, in a way to really start why we kind of, came together as VMO was to be, strong men that can voice our opinion and let our opinions be heard, because it's not that as women y'all don't hear us, but y'all so busy got a lot of everything going on, taking care of the kids, taking care of the house, doing this and doing that. It's a lot on y'all plate too. You know what I'm saying? And so I agree more like what you were saying, Kayla, is that let's come together. That's what it's got to be, man. If we trying to win together, we trying to win together. You know what I'm talking about? Like, why would it be any other way? But when it fails, don't nobody want to be the one to say I'm the loser.
Communication and comprehension.
Amen. Respect.
Yes, but many people not going to communicate. They're not going to comprehend either. You know what I'm saying? It's always the man's fault. In our relationship, it's always the man's fault. What didn't he do? He didn't make me feel safe. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he kept cheating on me. He was a dog. He kept doing all this and that and that. But what didn't you do? What made him go out there to look for something else?
Right.
That's the issue.
Where was the communication before that? When the issues started coming about, where's the communication? I feel like people, no matter what age, we don't communicate like we're supposed to. Or then when we do communicate, don't feel like I'm attacking you. I'm just voicing how I feel.
I got you.
So then the comprehension. Are you understanding what I'm telling you? Are we both willing to work together to fix the issue? And if that's not it, then that's where the infidelity come in, and well, you didn't do this and you didn't do that. Well, what happened to communication? Did we both understand?
A lot of people listen to defend.
Right.
versus they listen to defend and respond versus actually listening and trying to understand, okay, well, what you just told me, it was kind of hard to take in. Give me a second. Let me process that. You know, you have the right as an adult to say that.
Right.
You know, like you can say, wait a minute, I wasn't ready for that. Like, let me process that. But a lot of people are so ready when someone is telling them something to say, oh, well, I know he ain't saying this right now. I got something for him. Let me go ahead and tell him why he did it.
Or it's like, what did you do to make me do that? You
know
what I'm saying?
That's it for tat strong now.
And that gaslighting is real. You know, like stuff like that. And so I think that's what it really is understanding who you with first. If you understand that you have someone that's ready to defend automatically, you got to understand that, okay, I'm about to say this might happen, let me get ready for this, versus just saying, oh, okay, well, you never listen to me. Well, they never have. Why are you surprised? You know? Why are you surprised? By now, you're supposed to be ready to combat that by now.
Yeah.
Well, you know, a lot of times in today's society, I'm going to say this as an example. You might have two strong-headed people. So you might have, I could be done had somebody like, for instance, my woman, she was single for a long time. So she was the head of everything. So she independent, did things her way. And she meets me, we two strong-headed people. So if I say something or I feel a certain way, she gonna, attack me because she feel like she's being attacked. And a lot of times when you in the heat of the moment, a lot of people, they shut down. If I feel like, okay, you coming at me, I'm not hearing nothing that you saying. I'm gonna get what I got to say out, but I'm not hearing nothing that you saying, and then it's back and forth. So instead of saying, okay, well, first off, don't get heated because I know how I am. I can go from 0 to 1,000 real quick. And I know that's a lot of times with men, a lot of times with men, people don't understand that we deal with so much every day, and then when we come home, we want to come home to a place of peace. We don't want to come home and nah. What you been doing and this and that? We don't want to hear that. We just want you to love on us. So if I feel like you coming at me, you attacking me, you don't know what kind of day I just had. I had to deal with some ignorant people, and here you are coming at me now. So I'm upset. So I might say something that I really don't mean because I'm heated right now. That's where a lot of relationships start to fail because there's no understanding and there's no comprehension of, okay, let me say it like this. Because if I say it in a calmer tone, you can understand me. But if I'm heated and I'm talking to you like, get out my face, like leave me alone, you're not going to understand where I'm coming from because now you heated, we going back and forth. That's the problem today because everybody going back and forth. There's no middle ground to where, okay, I heard what you said, I heard what you said. There's no middle ground. It's just, everybody coming at each other. So that's where the accountability comes in because if I'm trying to be accountable, but you coming at me, I can't show my accountability because right now I'm fired up and I'm about to cuss you out. Get out my face.
Therapy. It's a lot of therapy going on right now.
If you already know in the beginning both of y'all are both headstrong, somebody gonna have to back down. At some point, somebody's gonna have to back down and then come back to it. Like not come back with aggression, but like listen, hey. We both got to calm down, but this is how I feel about the situation, or this is how you made me feel just now. Like you say, if y'all both going at it, like that's all it's gonna be. Like nothing's gonna get resolved like that.
That's true.
Beating y'all by the way.
Oh man, wait a minute now. It's a team right now, man. You can't say that.
Well, let me just say, I was more intrigued by the answers. Let's just say that.
Okay, all right.
But if male or female, whatever relationship, marriage, whatever, if somebody get quote unquote caught up, should you work through it or should you just go and let it go because the trust will never be the same?
Well, I can say it from my standpoint. I can say it from my standpoint. I did step out. I tried to work things out.
You did step out?
I did, and I told her why I did it. Because everybody, if you're gonna cheat, people do it for a reason. People don't cheat just to cheat. You gotta be pushed to that limit to cheat. And so when I feel like if I come home and I want to kiss you and you want to kiss me on my cheek and you ain't showing me no affection and I'm an affectionate person, I got a problem. And that's the main thing I specifically said at the beginning.
She's already cheating.
I don't know. If she was, she'll take it to her grave. She won't tell me, but My thing is this: if you with an affectionate person and all of a sudden the affection starts to die down and you try to do everything you can to show them, hey, I love you, I'm attracted to you, and they still want to treat you like you just a roommate paying the rent. So when I got to that point where I felt like I was just a roommate and not a husband, and this is your house and not our house, we got a problem.
Did y'all have babies?
We have a daughter together. She's 11. And so when it gets to that point and the relationship fails, and now you at the point where your child has been taken from you, that can cause a dramatic change in your life.
I got you. So, sweetheart, that's my dog right there. I don't know you, but I like your so let it go or try to work through it.
You know, I've been cheated on before, but they told me. They came directly to my face and said, look, hey, I got something to tell you. I cheated on you. And I'm like, the way I handled it was probably unbelievable because, like, I listened, I heard them.
Sure.
I ain't flip out, I don't slash tires, I don't bust windows, I don't do none of that extra stuff. I got too much to lose for that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I heard him, but I stayed with him. I think I respected him so much more for telling me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Versus not telling me. Like, I appreciate you for telling me what you did. My trust a little bit lower, but I respect you more for telling me. So I did stay, but we broke up, you know, later on down the line for other reasons, but it wasn't for the cheating.
Okay.
So I stayed. But I can't speak for everybody. It depends. You know what I'm saying? It really just depends on what was your reasoning, like, or did you not tell me?
I feel you. Good point.
Okay, let's move on to the next